Hey everybody, welcome back to the Headway Podcast. I'm Shane, your host, and joining me is co-host Rachel.
Hey everyone, today we're diving into the topic of building confidence post-injury, a journey filled with resilience and self-discovery.
We're joined today by our guest Aaron. Aaron sustained his injury at a very young age, and Aaron's here to discuss rebuilding confidence after his injury.
My name's Aaron. I've had my injury 3.5, nearly 4 years. I'm in with Headway nearly a year. Yeah.
Now let's hear from Aaron as he shares his personal story and reflecting on building confidence post-injury. So Aaron, how has your injury impacted your confidence levels, and what challenges have you faced in rebuilding it?
Well, it's impacted my confidence completely because I've been isolating myself for the first 3 years after the injury. You know, before coming down to Headway and down to ABI Ireland, I've just been kind of isolating myself in my room, surrounded by the same four walls, and I've no confidence to get up and go. So I'd urge anyone that's just not just woken up with a brain injury, but that has received an injury of the same sort or whatever, to just take that first step. It's the initiation. You need to kind of get up and go for the first word. It may differ from person to person, but I'd urge you just to get up, step out of your comfort zone a few times, or for a few weeks even, and I think it slowly builds up your confidence. Yeah, that's basically what I'd say to that. Is just slowly reintroduce yourself to the community, and slowly but surely it'll work.
Yeah, no, brilliant.
And can you share a specific moment or experience that marked a turning point in your confidence building journey?
Well, I wouldn't say I got the confidence straight away until I took the step. I had to just initiate it. And my mother, I'm 26 years of age, still saying my mother, you know what I mean? She kind of pushed me to get out and do something with my life. And I'm finally taking them steps nearly 4 years later. So it was 3 years later. But, you know, over the last year or so, I think I'm finally getting back out there. And yeah, I don't think there was a specific moment at all. No, I think it's just once you push yourself to get out there and find the initiative in yourself to just push yourself out there, and then I think it grows easier over time. Yeah.
And did you have any strategies or techniques then that you found most effective in boosting your confidence or your self-esteem?
Well, I think it was my mother just motivating me from the side, or it was external factors. It was different people kind of not pressuring me, but kind of encouraging me. Yeah, sorry, that's the better word. Yeah, encouraging me to get out there and just easing me in, you know, step by step. So be little things, you know, just, I know this sounds simple, like going to the shop, you know, stuff like that, or be sent to go down and get messages or whatever. That's the starting process anyway. That's very start maybe, but I think slowly over time then, like with things like this, I don't live near Headway, and I think coming out here makes me feel great because I'm getting out. I'm using a couple of modes of transport because I don't drive, but yeah, it's just getting out there and kind of facing the real world. That's really it. It seems bigger and bolder in your head than it actually is. I believe once you get out there and repetition is everything with a brain injury. So I think just keep pushing yourself forward to making that step. And I think, it grows much easier over time. So yeah, that's really it. I don't know what the question was, but
No, you answered that perfectly.
That's what the answer was.
Perfect answer, and it makes perfect sense because, like, the simple steps, like go to the shop.
Small steps in the right direction.
Yeah,
yeah,
that can be
exactly.
massive for some people, especially people with confidence issues or anxiety around like that. That's
yeah.
So like that, it's baby steps.
Yeah. And surrounding yourself with the right people that are
Yeah.
going to encourage you. You know what I mean? It sounds like your mom was definitely the right person to be beside you at that time.
She's the first person that comes to mind when I think of all them things. Just she pushes me to go and do it. Sometimes, but that might be what you need. It depends person to person, you know. So, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then how do you navigate setbacks or moments of self-doubt during your recovery?
See, for me, that's a hard one because I'm only kind of confident now, really, or getting the confidence back now. And I've had a couple setbacks, and I can't really, I wouldn't be the right person to kind of tell people how to deal with setbacks because I'm not the best with setbacks myself. But I suppose it's the same as before. You have to keep taking them steps forward, slowly but surely. You know what I mean? Keep your mind focused on exactly the man, woman, person you want to be in the future. You have to keep looking forward to what you want to build, because if you have a setback and you doubt yourself, it's just gonna send you back down the way rather than keep you propelling forward, you know. Just stop you in your tracks. Yeah, that's really it. That's all I can really say to that, because I've been getting better now over the last year or so. Well, yeah, I can't really answer to that specifically.
Yeah, no worries.
That's about it.
That was really honest. And there'll be people listening that'll feel the same way.
Yeah.
It'd be nice for them to know they're not on their own as well.
Yeah, see, that's just the way it is. I think like setbacks they're always gonna happen. It's hard to put a pinpoint on what you want or what you can do to kind of keep you going forward, but I think it's all psychological, all of it. So you have to keep your head in the right place. Then obviously it'll work itself out.
And then, have you ever encountered any misconceptions or social pressures then related to confidence and your brain injury, and how do you address them?
Being invited out on nights out and everything at the start, and I may or may not have went on a night out or two at the start, yes, but if I did, it didn't leave me in good standing. Anyway, put it that way. I was never able to communicate that with a friend or aunt, because it's like, well, what's wrong with you? You can have a drink. You can, little things like that. And I don't like explaining the fact that, the drink and the brain injury, they don't go hand in hand. It is what it is, and I feel like I can't get through to some people sometimes. So yeah, I'd see there's a lot of misconceptions around brain injuries in itself. So yeah, I'm after losing me train of thought. So, no, sorry.
That was perfect. No, that was.
Yeah, because I can imagine, like, especially the night out, that's a really good kind of example for that.
Yeah, well, I don't like saying it, but I did at the start, so. Well, what wasn't really nights out, it was, go out and have a drink with a friend. Yeah, I think you're always gonna need someone to kind of keep you in line, whether that be a partner, a friend, family member, anything. Just whoever's closest to you, I think, always has to kind of keep you in line. They are probably best coming in using the services of the likes of Headway and AVI to understand your brain injury and your limitations through the brain injury. So I think, yeah, that's it.
That's perfect. Surround yourself with the right people.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly it. Yeah.
Absolutely. And then this question kind of links in with that then. So can you discuss the role of support systems such as friends and family or professional networks in your confidence building? So how did your family, your friends, services help you?
Oh, well, at the start, I suppose I can't comment on it because I don't really know where I was at the start. I was a bit all over the place, but I think, like I said, with my mother, she keeps me in line, and now she knows what limitations I have through the services. That I do have a lot of limitations that I never realised I would have. Yeah, I think it's just having someone close to you and linking in with a service, whatever is closest to you, obviously Headway and ABI or whatever. Yeah, I think linking in with services like this, kinda knowing your injury and your defects as well, which...
No, you're right. Like, you understanding your injury, then you can explain it to them and how best they can support you.
Yes,
So it does all link in together, I think.
Yeah, and then like the likes of here or whatever, you may be linking in with me mother or with someone close to me and telling them what to expect of me or whoever.
So how do you set and work towards personal goals while balancing the realities of your injury and recovery?
Just getting out and doing it, just going and doing it. So it's a lot easier said than done because I stuck myself in a room for 3 years and I didn't do it. But I think with the likes of places like this, like I said, it helps build confidence. I believe anyway, with the likes of Shane and Rachel. Coming out here, it just, I can't explain it properly. It just, see, I forgot the question. Everything.
Like even when you first initially said, all right, I want to go to Headway, like, did you put a little plan in place? Like, did you set reminders? Like, did you make a little plan in your head? Like, right, I'm going to do this for us, and then this, and this?
Yeah, well, I have Google calendars. Like today, actually, I'm after forgetting now the text me psychologist in ABI. I'm meant to be with him on Tuesdays, but that was ringing all morning saying that I have to meet him today. So I think, putting in little reminders on the likes of Google Calendar or whatever calendar you have, and it'll remind you the day before. Little things like that, I think, they help tenfold. Like,
and do you think you feel more confident then when you meet that reminder? When you get that reminder, you do it, and you feel like your confidence is building?
Yes.
Oh, brilliant.
A lot.
And even having those reminders, like, you can feel confident in knowing that your week is going to go.
Yeah. And you can always, the way I have it is that you get reminded the day before as well. I think that's a lot easier. So if it's something like, if I had the work ethic, I got reminded about this, I think yesterday, or I had a message from you a few days ago. I didn't bother writing that down. It's so, which I should have, but I don't, and it's each to their own in that effect, So I think that helped a lot, is the calendars and little reminders. Yeah, definitely.
And then, Aaron, what advice would you give to others who are struggling to regain their confidence after a brain injury?
Well, I've lost a couple of years in my life because I didn't go and just take that first step, because I didn't have the initiative in me or the initiation in me to go and take this step. So I would say, comfortable or not, just go for it. Take that step. If your significant other or whoever you're living with, the close person to you, is trying to push you towards doing things and getting back out there, I think just go with the flow and try and take them few steps first. And I think the confidence grows then. It grows into you once you're out there and doing what you should be doing, or what you would be doing if you were already confident. You know what I mean? So it's just the initiation of it, I think, there.
So how has your perspective on confidence and resilience evolved throughout your recovery journey?
I would have thought it was different because I suppose I didn't really think too much into it before the injury, and I don't think too much into it now. So I don't know if I was confident before the injury. That's being honest, I don't know. But I wasn't after the injury, and I still haven't really there yet. So I'm working towards that. Me walking, it's of a slight limp now. I have been working on it, but then I went and fractured me foot on New Year's Eve. I was walking in a boot for 6 weeks, and then when I got out of it, I had limp again. So I guess me walking has been a big, I wouldn't say hindrance, but it's been a big. I look at it very negatively. I can look at myself in, windows when you're walking by shops or whatever, and I'm trying to spot the limp. And, you know what I mean? I think it's nearly all psychological. Little things like that. I didn't care how I walked before the injury, strutting about like I was, God knows who, Conor McGregor, you know what I mean? Thinking I was this and that. Far from it, you know what I mean? I'm just, it's I guess that's the only thing I can kind of relate that to.
Perfect. And then last one, so then looking ahead, what are your goals for the future and how does your confidence play a role in achieving them?
I want to get full-time work, obviously, but I think that's eventually. So I want to gain a lot of confidence to go into back to college, because I only done 3 or 4 months of a course in college, so I'd love to get back into that. So I am working towards it at the minute. It'd be September by the time college or whatever starts. So I'm building my confidence at the minute by doing a couple of online courses on Allison. Yeah, I'm trying to gain my confidence by doing little things, little courses, you know, here and there, just to kind of prepare myself for when I do step foot in a college door or whatever it is. It's hard to even see me in a college classroom or a classroom. It's with a pen and paper. It's mad to think of now, I suppose, but I see myself doing it. So the confidence part of it, I'm yet to get fully there, but I'm halfway at least. I know that because I'm talking about it and I'm working on it with my key worker to get a new or caseworker, key worker. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
You're one.
Yeah, that one. Yeah. So just about looking to get into a course or into a college, you know what I mean? Just get back to where I should have been, God knows how many years ago now.
Never too late.
Yeah, I hope so.
You're taking onward steps.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I hope so. I hope I am, but
Yeah.
slowly, but yeah, I'll get there eventually.
Surely.
Yeah, exactly. So
That's great, Aaron. Is there anything else you want the listeners to know about confidence in you?
I don't want them to know nothing about me. But the confidence, just get yourself out there. And I know it's easier said than done. Just one foot in front of another. Go out, link in with your local. I was nearly going to say key worker again, but you know what I mean. Yeah, your local service, link in, and just slowly take them steps. Just even if you think you're going too fast, slow it a bit down if you like, but keep it going. Don't stop altogether. You know, it's not gonna work out for you. That's what I'd say anyway. And yeah, I think surround yourself with people that, like out here in Headway, met some brilliant people that have similar situations or similar injuries to myself, and you kind of realise that, well, this isn't just you. It's not just you that's like this. There's many more in the world that are not exactly like you, but jeez, I hope there's no one exactly like me, because God help them, but you know what I mean. There's a lot of people out there with the same, they have a lot of similarities with you than you would think. Put it that way, if that even makes sense. But yeah, there's a lot of people out there that they face a lot of the same problems that you're going to be facing, and just put yourself out there, take that first step. Yeah.
And that concludes our discussion on rebuilding confidence post-injury. Thanks so much, Aaron. Brilliant, Rachel. What do you think?
Absolutely, Shane. Aaron, thanks so much for joining us today and for sharing your invaluable wisdom and inspiration. And as always, a big thank you to our listeners. Thank you for tuning in and being a part of this empowering conversation.
And don't forget to subscribe to the Headway Podcast for more uplifting discussions.
And connect with us on social media to share your thoughts, questions and experiences.
Join us next week for another engaging episode. Until then, take care and keep building confidence with Headway.